Good morning, children. Welcome to English language class. Our topic is direct and indirect speech. In the last class, we had discussed about interrogative sentences, the two types of interrogative, yes, no interrogative, and WH interrogative, and also the rules for transformation from direct to indirect speech of these two interrogative sentences. Today we'll discuss about the assignment of interrogative sentences. But before that, a few things which we should keep in mind during the transformation of direct to indirect speech. Let us discuss that. These are the few rules of transformation of direct and indirect speech. One of the rules says, when we change an interrogative sentence or an imperative sentence from direct to indirect speech, then the connective word that is not used. So this we should always remember, that if the kind of sentence, that is the third step, we identify the kind of sentence. So if the kind of sentence is interrogative or imperative, then the connecting word that is not to be used. Another thing which we need to keep in mind is that the connective that is to be supplied in the indirect speech when the direct speech has an assertive or an exclamatory sentence. So suppose in the third step, when we identify the kind of sentences of the reported speech, so if the reported speech has an assertive sentence or an exclamatory sentence, then the connective that is to be supplied. Few other things which we need to remember. Words expressing nearness in time or place are generally changed into the words expressing distance. Thus, if now is given in the direct speech, now becomes then in indirect speech. Here in direct speech becomes there in reported speech. Ago becomes before, thus becomes so, today becomes that day, tomorrow the next day, yesterday the day before or the previous day, last night becomes the night before or the previous night, and said to. If the reporting verb is said to, then the reporting verb, when we change into indirect speech, it becomes told. Now the assignment of interrogative sentence. The two types of interrogative, once again we recall, WH interrogative and yes no interrogative. When we change a yes no interrogative from direct to indirect, if or whether is used, and when we change a WH interrogative from direct to indirect, then the position of auxiliary needs to be changed. So let us take an example. First one, are you coming home with me? He asked. Are you coming home with me is an interrogative sentence. If we go stepwise, divide the sentence. This is reported speech, this is reporting verb. Now are you coming home with me? He asked. So here the reporting verb is asked, which is past tense. Reported speech is interrogative sentence, so we need to remember that the connecting that has not to be used. Now when we change it into indirect, it becomes he asked whether I was going home with him. Now here why whether? Because it is yes no interrogative. Next example, what do you want? He said to her. He asked her what she wanted. Now why want has become wanted? Because the reporting verb is in past tense. Next example, she said, how is your father? Again reporting verb is past, reported speech is interrogative. Which interrogative? WH interrogative. So we need to change the position of auxiliary. The answer will be, she asked how her father was. Next example, will it rain today? He asked her. Answer, he asked her if it would rain that day. Today becomes that day in indirect speech. Let us take another kind of sentence, that is imperative sentence, in relation to direct and indirect speech transformation. Imperative sentence are of two types, command and request. Command or order and request. Now this we can understand better with the help of an example. Let us see the first sentence. The teacher said, shut the door. Now which kind of imperative is it? Command or order, because here the teacher is giving a command to shut the door. So now, just now we had discussed that when we transform an imperative sentence from direct to indirect, the connective that is not used. So in place of that, the word which is used is to. So see the answer. The question says the teacher said shut the door. The answer is the teacher said to shut the door. Next. Maya said to me, please lend me your book. Now here the word please tells us that it is an imperative request sentence. So when we change this into indirect speech, the word said to will be replaced with requested. Here the reporting verb said to is replaced with requested. Why? Because it is imperative request sentence. So the answer will be Maya requested me to lend her my book. Again here the word to is used in place of the connective that. Now let us quickly discuss some more sentences of imperative sentences. Please be seated, said the teacher to her students. The answer will be the teacher requested her students to be seated. Why requested? Because the word please is here, and here again if we go by the steps of transformation, reported speech, reporting verb here is said, that is past tense, that is why requested. And since it is an imperative, so here that is not used. In place of that, to is used. Another example, Mohan said to me, turn off the television. Which kind of imperative? Order or command. So here Mohan is not making a request, he is giving an order. So the answer will be Mohan told me. Said to becomes told. Mohan told me to turn off the television. Again the connective that in place of that to is used. Third example, get out, said the master to his servant. Answer, the master ordered or told, both can agree over here, his servant to get out. This is how we do the transformation of an imperative sentence from direct to indirect. Thank you children. In the next module we will discuss about exclamatory sentences. Thank you.